What's going on, guys? My name is Michael Lopez from the Join Our Vida Loca YouTube channel. That's my son, David. Here we are in Costa Rica. We're actually going for a nice little walk in the jungle. But we've been getting a lot of questions about how did you get to Costa Rica as Americans? And sorry, Canadians and Europeans, this video is not for you. Since I'm American, I had to figure out a way to get down here safely. And I'm gonna break down the steps that you need to take in order to do so. So here we go. Number one, you have to get insurance, medical insurance, travel insurance. It's called Tradwick International. Trust me when I say they have horrible customer service. Do not expect an email back from them, okay? Get medical insurance. It does have to say that it is COVID-19 compliant. It's not that hard to do. My best advice to you, if you plan on going for a week, extend it for 2 weeks maybe. Okay, if you know for sure you're gonna come back in a week, you already got your return flights. We didn't have our return flights. We just went with one-way tickets. But if you think there's a possibility, you may wanna stay, and trust me, when you get down to this country, you definitely wanna stay. In case you do, at that moment, double your insurance for another week. Trust me. But if you know you gotta be back by a certain time, you don't need to worry about that. When you're filling out your Tradwick International insurance, after you're done, each person has to get one. If you have 5 people that's traveling, including 3 kids, that means 5 different pieces of QR code that is required. So make sure that you get a QR code for each person. You have to fill out the health questionnaire, pretty easy to do. Print out your QR codes to make it easier so you don't have to pull them up on your phone, because trust me, when you get off that airplane, there are a ton of people in the airport trying to get out of the airport. Make it as fast as possible. Have it all ready. But Mike, don't you need a COVID test before you go down? I'm gonna say this, unfortunately, you do not need a COVID test to get in Costa Rica. You do need one in order to get back to America. Okay, and I'm gonna put the links to all the places you can get a COVID test here in Costa Rica. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's a great idea, because you don't wanna be that asshole on the plane sick that gets everybody else infected. So fortunately, you do not need a COVID test to enter Costa Rica, but you do need a COVID test to go back to America, which I believe is a great idea. Down below, you'll see the link to all the places you can get tested here in Costa Rica. Did you open it? Well, you gotta open it, here. Oh wait, I gotta open this thing up for my son. Here we are going into our little compound. It's like the Jurassic Park compound. This is what it looks like. It has a little yellow light. Kind of cool. A little advice, if you are going to come to Costa Rica, you've never been here before, I highly recommend getting a car. You have to get a car. If it's an all-wheel drive 4x4, that is preferred, because you are going through the mountains. If you're gonna wanna go to the waterfalls, if you're gonna wanna do some hiking trails, things like that, you're literally going through mountains, okay? Little sedan is not gonna make it. You do not wanna get stuck. Trust me, there is no AAA out here. Okay, you are not gonna be saved. Hopefully a guy on a horse is gonna be coming by going, hey, what's going on? You need some help? That's it. That's all you're gonna get. So get yourself a 4x4. Now, let me tell you a story, guys. I got into a fight with, not a fist fight, a very big argument with an American here, I'm American, at a budget rent-a-car who did not double check, triple check, and checked again about third-party liability insurance. You have to double check when you rent a car here in Costa Rica, because it's required. So they may tell you it's $500 to rent for a week, but then when you get there, oh, you have to pay insurance. It is not optional. You have to get it. It's by law. So, like this American, he was arguing, and then he started pulling out his phone. He was acting like an entitled prick. I had to step in because he was treating the workers like crap. They can't say anything. They just have to take it. And this guy pulled out his phone. I'm in Costa Rica, and I'm videotaping these guys trying to rip me off. And then I stepped in and said, dude, what are you doing? You know, I told him that he was embarrassing himself, and he was embarrassing me. So your job is to double check and triple check the price, the final price for your rental car, because they may not tell you about the insurance. It's your job to find out so you don't get sticker shocked. Now, sometimes, this is very rare, that they may accept your credit card insurance. Some of your credit cards do cover third-party liability, but if it doesn't, double check, triple check. Be prepared to pay for it, because you will get shocked. Don't be an entitled American prick who blames everybody else over your ignorance. Don't do that. Don't embarrass yourself. Oh guys, you know what's a couple of pieces of advice. How to pack. Don't overpack. Trust me. You don't need nice shoes. You don't need cologne. Sometimes you don't even need deodorant because you're at the water. You're in the water all the time. You don't need watches. Who checks their time here in Costa Rica? You don't need what you do need is a lot of sunscreen. Pack a lot of sunscreen because it can get a little expensive out here. Sunscreen is expensive. Do not drive at night. That's some valuable advice. Do not drive at night. The roads they're not lit. There are no lights, okay, on the roads. And there's a lot of people that walk on the side of the roads. There's a lot of animals that come out of nowhere. You do not want to drive at night, especially if you're going through the mountains, because you may swerve and find yourself at the bottom of the mountain. And again, AAA does not come out. Another piece of advice, download offline Google Maps before you get here or when you have Wi-Fi. Download the map of the area so you can always have a map that you can use offline. T-Mobile works the best out here. All the other services kind of suck. Oh guys, about water, except I heard some things about Guanaguasa area, but everywhere else in Costa Rica, do not buy bottled water. Okay, bring a flask. They actually have some of the best drinking water here in the world. So you do not need to buy a ton of bottled water. Keep in mind, Costa Rica is very environment friendly and you want to minimize the use of plastic. Okay, so bring a flask, fill it up with the tap, ask the people you're staying with about the water and they'll tell you, do not buy bottled water. It is a waste of money, it messes up their environment, and they are very eco-friendly down here in Costa Rica. And guys, people love having you down here. They really do. The locals are wonderful people. They will help you out with anything. Their culture, who they are, that's just their way. They will help you, okay? This is Costa Rica. The people of Costa Rica are some of the sweetest in the world. Don't come down here and treat them like shit. It's not Las Vegas. Be respectful. And they'll do anything for you. I hope you guys enjoy Costa Rica as much as I do. I come here every year for months or weeks or whatever, and with one-way tickets because I absolutely love it here. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me, all right? Go to our website, joinarvidaloca.com, or do our Instagram, and I'll be happy to... Oh wait, I gotta show you guys this view, guys. This is where we're staying, and I'll put the link of our VRBO Airbnb in here. Let me switch them. We wake up to this every morning. It's a wonderful place. Absolutely love it, guys. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I will be more than happy to help you guys out. My name is Michael Lopez. Join our Vida Loca. Pura Vida. Oh yeah, guys, subscribe. Come on, man. Hit that like button. Thank you.